What do you guys have planned for Bitcoin Nashville this year?
Yeah. So we are on ICP as I mentioned.
Right.
We've been leveraging ckBTC. We just launched
Right.
Go to Gamer on
Okay.
Bionic.
Okay.
So it's a project of ours. So we want to get out there, promote it a bit more,
Mm-hmm.
and help spread awareness to ckBTC at the Bitcoin conference. And to my knowledge, Definity is going to be there, and they're looking to do an event around Nashville. So we want to kind of help make that event, get people out, and help get the community members from ICP out there to help raise awareness as well. So from what I've noticed with these conferences, when we show up, we're one of the few ICP teams in the U.S. that make it out, and we want to see more people, bring that energy with us, so we can make a presence, help get ckBTC out there. Sorry, it's a tongue twister.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah, so the more awareness that we can help bring it, like the more potential it's going to have to get adopted, right?
Yeah,
So,
I'd be very interested to see the reception of ckBTC at a Bitcoin conference at Nashville. So how do you feel like the reception's going to be for you guys?
so it's funny you ask because last year we were helping at Bitcoin Miami with handing out the purple ckBTC like little QR codes for people to sign up for Open Chat. So we were with Kyle Langham, William Laurent, Michelle Lord, and I think Aaron Bremser and Blockchain Boy, Joshua Jake, Joshua Jake. We were all out there, handing out ckBTC, like little $10 slips that people could sign up for Open Chat. So people were liking it. It was free Bitcoin, but they were like confused by it at the time because it's like, this isn't Bitcoin,
Right.
Like they're like,
Is this paper Bitcoin
yeah,
that
they're
you're
like,
giving me?
yeah, so like they're like, this isn't, orange, and like, so they're like, this isn't natural Bitcoin. This is, something new, and we're like, yeah, it's a trustless bridge. So, it's 1-to-1 in the smart contract, and it gets technical, which I'd rather not explain right now. But
That's all right.
it was just eye opening. Like this was the first time that we integrated something to ICP. So the Bitcoin integration allows us to transact Bitcoin at ICP speeds. So it's like 1.5 to like 3 second finality,
Right.
something like that. So
Yeah.
it allows us to move it faster, right? So think about it. When we were in New York, and sorry to jump over the place,
Right.
but there was a bar that accepted Bitcoin as a payment, right? So if you're thinking about paying for a beer, right? You're gonna pay a network fee every time you do that,
Right.
and ICP limits that network fee,
Right.
right? And not only that, you're not waiting for that transaction to process through the mempool, which could be 30 minutes,
Right.
could be a day,
Right.
depending on the mempool congestion.
Of course.
So ICP helps to solve that issue. And think about it this way now. So like if you're getting a transaction paid in 1.5 seconds, like that's already there. That owner of that business can use it right away. They're not waiting for it to kind of like go through the mempool.
Right.
They can use it right away.
Exactly.
It's already there, and then it'll go through the mempool. Like,
So yeah, it makes you wonder about the Lightning network.
Yeah.
Does the Lightning network, from your understanding, see ckBTC as a competitor to them, or do they feel as though it's complementary? Or
I mean, I definitely wouldn't be the best to speak on that.
Yeah.
But I do think ICP's not. It's not like trying to compete with Bitcoin. It needs to
Right.
integrate so that people can use Bitcoin faster. And I know a Lightning is solving an issue, but I think if we really want to use it in daily transactions, swiping a credit card, all that, you like the daily transaction that you would normally do, like we need to do something as fast as ckBTC. High volume transactions can really, in my opinion, only be done with something with like ckBTC.
right.
So I think it's going to be interesting to see how people like start to appreciate that in Nashville this year,
Right.
because now we've seen other layer 2s form around Bitcoin. So ICP isn't just a new Bitcoin, layer 2.
L2,
It's been
yeah.
around for over a year now. So I think it's proved itself with its trustless nature, that
Right.
it is something that is sustainable, and now it just needs more awareness around it so that people can build more useful projects around a Bitcoin L2 or a side chain, if you want to call it that. Sometimes Bob Bodley will say that. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see this year's comparison. This year compared to last year, I think it's going to be more receptive.
Yeah, I would think so too. I would hope so. I think once again, sometimes in this, I mean, I'm not just picking on Bitcoin folks here, but sometimes dogma gets in the way of, oh, hey, realizing that another network can actually improve your network, and once again, essentially make it better. And that's what I see ckBTC is doing, and I thought it was very cool. Just the concept of orchestrating transactions on the Bitcoin network through ICP, and like you said, taking away that transaction fee, taking away that waiting time, response time, I guess, for that transaction to go through. And I'm just really looking forward to Ethereum fully being integrated, and a few other networks too. I'm not going to keep naming names, but that's just one of the great things that ICP has to offer.